Welcome, everyone, to an episode of Ken from the Car.
Ken from the Car.
With special guest star, Jazmin.
Hi.
You're so short. No, Sean's short when he sits over there, too.
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
So today we're coming from a secret location somewhere in Spokane. And I'm pretty sure the location we're coming from is where they take people to do bad things to them and maybe murder them. Mm-hmm. This is like where a 2020 or Dateline special starts.
I'm sure there is.
I'm going to take off these glasses because there is a scratch on them and I cannot see.
See.
So bright! It's so bright.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Shine bright. Do not get... I will get in trouble. Rihanna will call me and... Is that Rihanna? Shine bright like a diamond?
That is Rihanna.
All right, so hello everyone. If you have never been to a Ken from the Car, it is just that. It is Ken from the car. And we're driving around Spokane and we decided to do it.
Yeah.
And Jazmin's here. Sean is working. Very sad. Ooh, Shelly's already got a question. And so today we're going to talk about deals. We're going to talk about infusible ink. We're going to talk about our schedule. And I have to explain to you later today, I will be doing a alert on my YouTube, this channel, saying that we're under construction. So we're going to talk about that. So anytime, here's the rules of Ken from the Car. Okay. Number one, it is Ken from the Car, special guest star of Jazmin, which means you do not talk unless spoken to.
I will not talk. Yes, sir.
Sean is at work because he decided to work today. When we hear this is listen. Listen, Linda.
Listen.
And then this
shut up.
is when I don't want you guys to see Jazmin. All right, so welcome. We're just gonna dive right in. Once again, if you have never been to a Ken from the Car, they are a little bit all over the place. This is just how it goes, okay? So, first announcement. You did not know. I am no longer a Cricut product expert. No tea, no shade, no lemonade to Cricut. I still love Cricut. I think they still love me. Yeah. And it's great. But part of that is I'm not doing mystery boxes. Wah, wah, wah. So, and another part of that is it is time for Ken's Creations to get a update.
Yes.
So I have taken down, per requested by all of you beautiful people. I get it. Some people are not into Chalk Couture. That's fine. You should be. It's pretty amazing, but I get it. So at the request of many of you, I have deleted all of those Chalk Couture videos, which made me cry a little, just to let you know. So they're all gone. So if you want to see my Chalk Couture videos, which you do.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm just saying, you got rid of all the old ones. I was updating his news, and I saw an old video. I was like, is that yours?
Yeah,
you
I know. So basically, it wasn't just because of that. It was also because Chalk Couture, as Chalk Couture gets bigger and bigger, they wanted me to separate the brand because it can be confusing if you go to my Ken's Creations channel and there's Chalk Couture and Cricut and Silhouette and all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. And it was just when I would go live, people were like, well, is it Chalk Couture? Is it an unboxing? So this is good. So if you want to see my Chalk Couture videos, I have a new channel. It is youtube.com/Chalk Couture Ken's Creations, okay? That's where that's going to be at. And part of this is now a rebranding of Ken's Creations. So I put a lot of thought into it, but we have to redo a lot of channel. We are going to go back to doing a lot of unboxing reviews that are recorded. Yes. We're going to still do fun live videos. Our live videos are more going to be around first time impressions, like opening a box and not knowing what's in it, kind of like what we did with the spin thingy, spin it. Mm-hmm. We're bringing back taste tests. We're doing all sorts of stuff and everything. So I love that they're all in one place. Yeah. Yes, it does make it nice on Chalk Couture. I know, right? HTV is big. So anyways, that is the big announcement. You will see it later today where it says Ken's Creations under construction because it's going to take me a little while to get it done. Plus Chalk Cons coming up and all this stuff. So, anywho. All right. Listen, Linda. Okay, so for those of you who didn't know, we're going to dive right into other news. For people, I want to get Jazmin's real opinion on this because she has not played with this yet.
I have not.
I'm just kidding. No girl has. So anyways, that was not appropriate. Listen, Jazmin, that needs to be edited out later.
That needs to be close.
Okay, so my teeth look good today.
They're beautiful.
Okay, so for those of you who did not know, Cricut came out with infusible ink. So we're going to quiz Jazmin on what she knows.
Oh, gosh.
How is this different? So show the people at home what infusible ink, how is it different than iron-on?
This is ink and one's iron-on.
I'm so glad you did.
Am I right?
No, not even close. So this is Cricut's new infusible ink. So here's the deal. I have never been more excited since a product. Whoa, look at that. That t-shirt, look how much extra light it brings in here.
Oh, yeah.
Wow,
Oh,
that's good. Now I know why they use
good
those
lighting.
like, yeah. Yes. Look at that. Okay, so anyways, so Cricut Infusible Ink is essentially a new product. It's only exclusively at Michael's. So I've given you the link down below. If you use those links, thank you, because Michael's does compensate me, so you rock. But unlike other stuff, these are transfer sheets that have the ink already built in. So essentially, you can cut them and on your Cricut or really any machine, and then you iron it on. But unlike iron-on, this is inside the shirt. So look at this. Look.
Can you tell?
You can stretch it, and it goes right back to its original shape. So it's, I hate saying like it's sublimation ink, but it's essentially sublimation ink that's built into transfer sheets. You can use it on Cricut blanks, which are, they have shirts. Jazmin will show you. They have shirts, baby onesies, totes, coasters, all sorts of stuff. Look at how cute. They have pens, they have markers, they have so much. I've given you all the links. Correct, Carol, good point. So they do not work on cottons or fabrics. They only work on a poly blend. So for example, Cricut's shirts are 95% polyester, 5% spandex. You can use it on other mediums. So a lot of people are confused around that, like saying you have to use it on Cricut. Here is the official statement Cricut has said. You should know that Cricut has only tested it with their materials. So Cricut's tested infusible ink with the blanks that they're bringing to the market. So can you use it on other things? You can. Make sure it's a polyester blend, and I would test it first. I wouldn't cut your thing and just go at it and say this is great. But you can't use it on cotton blend. You can't use it on that. It has to be a polyester blend. So you can use it on other blanks. It's just Cricut won't say yes or no because they haven't tested it. And Cricut's all about testing their products before releasing it to the market. So it's going to be at Michael's exclusively until October 1st.
Has anybody tried it?
I have. I've tried it on darker colored shirts. I'm going to be doing videos around that. We've tried it on totes. So look at how, this is the thing though. Look at how vibrant it is.
It's so cool.
It is and look at that. You can't do this with iron-on and have it just go right back. And look at, it's so vibrant. So beautiful. That's on a tote.
Tote. Look at that.
If something is labeled for sublimation, well, your comment just went away. Let's see. If something is labeled for sublimation, would we say it likely has the needed? So yes and no. So I would say yes if it is sublimation. I would still test it, but please do a test on Cricut items with infusible ink. Oh, on non-Cricut items. I will do that for you guys. So yeah, get it at Michael's. I do anticipate as people start buying infusible ink, I think they're going to run out of stock because right now people are kind of on the fence thinking, I'll wait to see what else comes out. I do think that there is some confusion on, can I use it on non-Cricut items, which essentially, I don't think Cricut's trying to mislead everyone. I think they're saying we haven't tested it, so we can't stand by it. So they're only going to say what they've tested. Do they use any coupons? They do not. Cricut product, unfortunately, is excluded from Cricut or from coupons right now. But it's not going to hit Cricut until October 1st. So it's only at Michael's for the first 3 months.
Why is it only at Michael's?
Because Michael's wanted it that bad.
Ooh, okay.
Yes, I agree with that. So it also, look at these coasters. So these coasters are actually drawn with the marker in black, and then we colored them. So it's really vibrant markers.
I have to show the one Sean made.
Look at that,
Look
by
at that.
Sean.
He's so cute. Look at that.
Look at
Can you
that.
show this one?
I love them.
Cool.
It's so awesome. So right now, the Cricut blanks are like baby bodysuits, t-shirts, an adult and kids, coasters in circles, square, tote, little tote. What else do they have? I think that's it.
Yeah.
And I anticipate they're going to probably come out with more. They also have 2 different 4 markers, some in neon, some in your basic colors, and then they have fine tip, and then they have a regular. So you have 1.0 and 0.4. They have a whole bunch of the transfer sheets. Now that to me is where it's at, is these Cricut infusible ink transfer sheets. So essentially they built this into the sheet. You can cut it on your Cricut. It is a little bit of a difference. Vinyl normally comes up easy. This you kind of have to bend and it will do what's called cracking. I had a 2-hour video where we did multiple projects, so you can watch that. We are recording videos right now, so when people start getting this stuff, and they also sent out a whole bunch of kits to people, so be looking online. A lot of people are making stuff. I know that, who was it I just saw? It wasn't Ian, I don't think. I think it was Michael Crow made some beautiful coasters. So if you don't know who that is, look it up.
There's an extra large right here, guys. Yes, they have extra large.
Yeah. So on the images that you made with all the different colors, can you layer all the different colors? You can. You can layer with this. You can do different things. They have a beautiful design that's black and white flowers. It's a transfer sheet, and you can actually transfer that and then color it in. So it's awesome. It's really a product that I think they did very well and brought it to market, and it's awesome. And you can use it with, I mean, of course, Cricut's going to say it's for their machines, but you can use it with the Silhouette, you can use it with Brother Scan and Cut. So like, you don't have to invest in the machine and the easy press to do it. So, but it is only at Michael's, and I anticipate it's going to go pretty quick. When it hits the store, I think it will go really quick. It's really cool though. So that's first. Second of all, oh my gosh. Addie says, so you can use the marker direct on item instead of paper. No, good question, Addie. I'm glad you asked that. So nothing, you do not want to go directly from marker onto the item. You want to get a piece of like copier paper, laser paper, draw on that, and then infuse it onto your item. And just remember that it will always be brighter once you heat set it. It's kind of dull in the beginning. So yeah, like you'll see, yeah, right here. This is us just coloring the inside there. Like we drew it with the marker and stuff, but yeah. Yes, you can buy them right now. All the links are down below to Michael's. Joe, I will be honest. She says, why is it only laser paper, not copier paper? I use copier paper. Cricut recommends laser paper for whatever reason. That's what they have found in the testing. But I personally just use copier paper, the 20-pound copier paper. Each layer separately. Yes, when you are layering, you want to try to do it all at once, but you can just reduce the time and do it. So I've done it that way too. So you can do both. Okay, so let's talk about, we'll still answer questions about infusible ink. I don't know why every once in a while that like
it
dims.
Down,
yeah, I think it has something to do with the brightness. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys, listen. They're not going to listen.
We can't.
What happened? Oh, it's right here.
Oh. You got it?
No, it's now under the chair. Is there another ear? There's another one. Don't worry.
Oh, good.
We have another ear, guys.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Now we can listen. Listen.
So I wait for a certain sale to hit every single quarter. It is the Cricut flash sale. This is the big flash sale. So this is 40% off pretty much the entire store. We're talking 40% off all iron-on, 40% off all vinyl, 40% off cardstock, 40% off pretty much everything, tools, everything except for machines and stuff. But why do I love this sale so much? Okay, so it's 40% off, right? Okay. Then if you're a Cricut Access member, you get another 10% off. Then if you use my code KKC10, you get another 10% off. So it ends up being almost 56% off.
56, guys.
Okay. So here's the stuff that you need to stock up on. Iron-on. Glitter iron-on if you can find it, because infusible ink looks beautiful on glitter iron-on. I'm just saying. I have a funny thing. So Addie goes, I have a cart full from your unboxing the other night. You guys want to hear something? So if you missed it, on Sunday, we did an unboxing of all the Cricut stuff I got. And I slept in a little bit on Sunday because I had Saturday was my 20-year high school reunion. Usually I've been getting up at the same time every day, 8 a.m., right? So Sean let me sleep in, but I got up at 8 a.m. and I took my meds like I normally do because I have to take them at the same time every day, went to bed, right? Got up, and I said, Sean, we have to do an unboxing. Oh my gosh. After I was sweating. I was all over the place. And even Sean, after he's like, what is the deal with you? Like, what is happening? I was like, I don't know. My heart is racing and And he was like, you need to follow back your steps. Did you take your meds like normal and stuff? Well, because I have ADHD, I wake up and took Vyvanse. Yeah. When he got me up an hour and a half later, I forgot and doubled it.
Oh no, it's the worst.
It's the worst.
It is the worst feeling in the whole entire world.
The worst. Like, you're just like.
And you can't get anything done because
nothing. Your heart is racing, you're sweating. And I mean, if you watch back that video, I'm like, here's this paper and here's this paper. And Sean was like, what is happening. It is
Yes.
the worst. And then once I realized that there's nothing you can do, all that Google says is drink vitamin C. That can help. Get protein in your system and just hydrate and just let it go.
Oh,
but I was like, oh, I can't believe I did that. So that's the reason why I was all over the place in that video. If you saw that video, you're probably like, what is happening with him? Yeah. But I did a huge unboxing. The Star Wars paper is amazing. The Monsters Inc. paper is amazing. And what I love about Cricut right now is they're releasing stuff in order, like in unison. So if they have a cardstock, they're matching it with their vinyl and iron-on. So cool. If you like a cardstock, you can get iron-on and vinyl to match, which is awesome. Loretta says you need to be more careful. The good news is it's the first time I've really done that. Yeah. And I hope to never do it again because it is the worst. And then once it does finally wear off, you hit a crash. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. We don't talk about that trip. So anyways, this is the sale to stock up on. It is huge. There is 2 boxes I want to talk about. They're not mystery boxes, but essentially they're mystery boxes. They're called a Summer Box 1, Summer Box 2. Nancy, you're watching on your new iPad. I'm so excited. Nancy is a Ken's chalkologist. She's on my Chalk Couture team, and she entered a contest and won an iPad mini in rose gold. And she got it today. Oh, so she's just using it. So those boxes have really good items in it. You want to check those out. But yes, it is such a good deal. Like it is 40% off tools. So you want to stock up on like fine tip cutting blades, rotary blade. You want to get your cutting blades for your trimmer. I stock up on cardstock, Star Wars cardstock, licensed cardstock. I love Cricut cardstock. I would stock up on of course, iron-on vinyl because they only do the sale usually once a quarter. So I don't anticipate the sale coming back until probably like around October. Oh, yeah. So it's a good time because I mean, it's basically 40% off, then the 10 if you're an Access, which if you didn't know, Access has 90,000 images in it now. 90,000. I know they added 20,000. They added gay images. Not like just like they're stupid. Like, you know how some people say like that's gay? Yeah. These are true gay images. Like you're proud to be gay.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like gay, like lame. I was like, why?
Did you send me anything for the Ray Dunn? What Ray Dunn? Am I supposed to send you something for the Ray Dunn? If I am, remind me, because there is something said about Ken forgetting things. If it's not on my to-do list.
Just like his pills.
Yes. You forgot. Then you need to send me a text message if I'm supposed to send you something. Because I wake up and I have like 30 private messages, 200 emails. I have to every morning do a to-do list, and then we color code it and stuff, which, oh my gosh, today was our first day. If you guys haven't been watching, today was our first day in our new office.
It was so cool.
Sean wasn't there because he's not with us this week. Well, I mean, he's with us. He didn't like pass away.
I know. But, Sean is still with us, guys.
So he decided to work at his old job to train the new girl. And so Jazzy, and she was so funny because she's sitting there and she's like, I know I'm in your house, but I feel like I need to get more done now because I'm in an office. And we did.
Like I was in an office. It was
it's so cool.
Yeah.
He did, I have to say, he started that Thursday.
He killed it.
And he had it done by that Monday. Yeah. He killed it. And it's so funny because like, this was the first project. I'm like, Sean, just make up your own mind. Like, just go with it. And he would like, make up his mind, but he wouldn't commit. Yeah. And he would bring it home and he'd be like, here's my options. I was like, which one do you like? And he was like, I like this one. I was like, you should buy it then. Like, he's like, is this a trick?
I know.
What is happening? He's like,
why are you letting me do this?
Because I've been tons of stuff on the plate. Like we have, so essentially, as I said earlier, I had to separate my brand. So I didn't have to. I had the opportunity and I took it. So Chalk Couture is now it's its own machine now. Like it's got its own YouTube, its own Instagram. That's all Jazmin. So if you guys like the new Instagram, it's instagram.com/Chalk Couture Ken's Creations. That's all Jazmin. She's re-editing my videos and it's awesome. It has its own YouTube, its own Facebook, and then Ken's Creations is getting a revamp now. Where was I going with this? Oh, and part of that was too is if you're on my Chalk Couture team, I wanted to make sure that they had good, clear training because starting Chalk Couture can be overwhelming. So I decided all at the same time of remodel that I wanted to launch something called units. They're learning units for my team. So it was just a week of chaoticness.
H-E double hockey stick.
Yeah. So we had remodel going on. There was stuff all over the house. All the stuff is coming in for ChalkCon that I'm bringing to my team. Like, it's just, so like these past 2 days have been catch up mode. Like, get stuff shipped out, get stuff. So everything's been shipped out. But it's so nice to have an office where it's separate from the rest of the house. Except for all the dogs want to be in there, and when they fart, it stinks.
It's exactly.
So
and then you can hear Toby. You can hear Toby.
Yeah, he just breathes so hard. It's so funny.
Everything.
So, and it's only a 10 by 10 room, but it's a perfect fit for the 3 desks. We just can't hire anyone else.
Sorry, guys.
That's all.
No more.
But it's awesome. And Jazmin is, now she has a place, like when we're on trips and stuff, she can go and sit down and take calls. And
even though I'm at your house, it feels like an office. It actually does.
And it's right next to the bathroom. So I time her bathroom breaks and I'm like, you're taking too long.
Are you pooping?
I don't pay you to poop. Sorry. So anyways, it is very exciting. And then I'm really excited for the new launch of Ken's Kreations, because here's the deal is we've done so many lives, and I get lives. I love lives. I love interacting with you, but I do kind of miss the short edited videos, especially like on cards and stuff where you're just getting information. So it's going to be a whole revamp, but please keep in mind it is going to take me about 2 weeks to get it set, because I'm redoing playlist, I'm redoing the channel, we have a new trailer coming, and we're launching these new ideas. So we're going to be doing, I literally love the idea of going to Michael's and buying something, even though I got a rude comment, not rude, but basically a person on my Spin It goes, why would you buy something and not know anything about it? And kind of got on me. And I was like, that's the whole point of it, is I want to open it and show you guys. Like, I usually open it and test it and perfect it, but I'm like, no, we need to open this just like we would. And that was a mess. I still have not, I was traumatized by that video.
Great to see. I think people need to see that, because even with your edited like Cricut videos, when I was trying to use your Cricut, I was so intimidated because you seemed like you knew what you were doing, as opposed to when you're opening an item and you don't know what you're doing and you're lost. So it makes me feel like, okay, I'm lost too.
This one,
I can relate.
Come on, guys. Where am I coming? I know the Spin It was, we need to get rid of Mr. Huckabee here. He is a user on this channel. No. Okay. I know we need to get her a nameplate. We are, but I have to tell you this story. This is so funny. So usually when we go on a trip, Jazmin stays with the dogs and stuff. But when we went to Puyallup, I was demoing in the booth. So I said, Sean, Jazzy needs to come so she can help with comments and stuff, because it helps to have 2 people do live videos. And I was like, Jazzy, you want to come? And she said yes. And it was so funny. She was like, so what is this thing? And I was like, it's like a craft place and we're going to do stuff. And why did my volume just turn down? What is happening?
That's so weird.
What is happening?
I don't know.
It's like a ghost in the car. It's turning down my volume. Okay, so we get there, and I'm telling her, I'm like, this is kind of like, we're not a big deal, but some people will recognize this and be like, you're the guys, Ken's Kreations. She's like, whatever. Like, because my family and my friends and stuff, they don't, like, they get what I do, really, but they don't get it. Like, they're just like, what do you do? I don't understand. And so it's so funny because she was there, and she was like, out of nowhere, she's like, people know you. Yeah. And people know Sean. And they like want photos. Like, she was shocked. I was like, do you think I'm just making this up?
Like, I knew he wasn't making it up, but I guess I'm aware that a lot of people love him. It was just actually seeing it, and it was as if I were to see like Will Smith or something, and I'd be like, oh my god. But I'm just trying to say, like, that's how I felt, and it was just such a beautiful thing to see. And I was like, so no way. It was so cute. It's raining. It's raining. Hard.
It's not raining hard for.
It's going to. It's about to pour down. It's going to flood, you guys. We're screwed.
Do you know what that comment, that person I just put in timeout that says, come on, guys, get it on, actually is very flattering, because he thinks I'm hot enough for you.
Oh, stop it.
Because you're so cute that it's normally like, dude, she's...
Oh, no.
She's way too good for you. And they're like, get it on. And I'm like, yeah, I qualify.
Yeah, but... Not really. Qualify. I don't qualify.
Yeah, you don't. So anyways, it was, I know. Well, what's really funny is I'm sitting there talking to people in the booth about like Creativation and Tim Holtz and Anna Griffin and all these names. And she's like, who are you talking about? Like, she would be awesome because she could literally run into people and have no idea who they are.
Yeah, you guys, I'm not a crafter at all. I don't even, nothing.
So it just cracks me up because like, I always give her a bad time because I'm like, you know, some people know me, some don't. But I go, I do this all for my crew and creators and have fun and stuff. But the one girl that literally walked in, she was really cute. The one that kind of freaked out. Have you watched her other videos?
Yes,
she is so funny.
You guys. She is, her like enthusiasm just makes
Did you see the
happy.
video where she unboxed a boxing with her mom?
Oh,
so
no, I
cute.
did not.
I forgot the name. I think it's called, what is her channel, Made to Be Me?
Oh, Mom.
But anyways, it's really cute and stuff. And her mom won a package and they're undoing gifts. It's just cute.
It's so cute.
And I'm all about videos where people just laugh and have a good time and all that stuff. So, Anna Griffin, yeah. Did I ever tell you the story of one time when I was like, I've learned to love Anna Griffin stuff. I'll be honest. Like in the beginning, I was like, I don't know how to use this because it was very florally, very stuff. And now I'm kind of addicted to it. I need to get my addictions under control because
you have
so
far.
I love the fact that you guys all think it's Sean's Diamond Dots. I'm the one that bought it. I started it, and now Sean is dominating.
He's
it.
addicted. He's addicted.
It is funny. People are recognizing Jazz. So now when they reach out to me, they'll say hi Ken or Jazz because they don't know who it is. It's really cute.
It is super cute.
Yeah. So I'm like telling them, I'm like, seriously, like, because that's the whole new idea for. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. But the whole idea for Ken's Creations is to create a brand, not just a Ken with Ken's Creations. So it could be Sean with Ken's Creations, Jazmin with Ken's Creations, me with Ken's Creations. So literally it would be like Sean could do a video and you guys recognize him, or Jazmin does a video. So we can get more done. Not to say like Tanner Bob Bell, but kind of think Tanner Bob Bell. I mean, Tanner Bob Bell he had his channel, but then he does Maker's Gonna Learn, sorry. And he's brought in a lot of other people to do videos for him, with him as a business, and I love that idea. So it's not just him as the face. So I really kind of got that.
And it also gives you time to, you know.
Am I growing a mustache? I probably didn't just shave. I can't grow a mustache. It doesn't look very good. Dude, Diamond Dots, Sean is addicted. He just goes in the zone, and we need to because we got 2 Diamond Dots. One is to go in our living room, and the other is to go in our office. That's where the princess one is going to go.
Pretty.
It is, yeah. So we have that and stuff. Because I don't need to use it anymore. So the great news about losing weight is you don't sweat as much.
You don't, unless you take
double
too much
Vyvanse.
of your pills.
Yeah. So part of being overweight was I was on a lot of medications. So obviously overweight puts stress on your muscles and bones and stuff. So I would take more medication and stuff, and then you have to hydrate more. So because of that, I don't sweat as much, so I don't have to use it. I still use it because it's like, you know, it's kind of fun and you do this and stuff. But yeah. I need to suck it up and try Diamond Dots. Here's the thing. I personally feel it is worth the money to get the real Diamond Dots. I've tried others. I have not bought any from like Hunter's Habits. Just did an unboxing of one. I think Mel bought her, and I think it came from AliExpress. So I haven't tried theirs, but I do know that when I was at Creativation, a lot of people have Diamond Dots now that aren't called Diamond Dots, and I don't think they're as good as the real Diamond Dots.
Why? What's the difference? Like, why aren't they?
I think the Diamond Dots are more brilliant and better stickiness, better designs. So Diamond Dots are essentially a photo that have been broken into little tiny squares with different patterns on it. So think color by numbers, but instead of coloring it, you pick up a little diamond and put it in the dot. Yeah. And then it turns into a beautiful photo.
Yeah,
I love them.
I've heard people have a lot of like issues with their neck and stuff because
I can't do it for a very long time. Yeah,
right?
You have
That's
to kind of break it up.
Yeah.
Sean can. He loves it. He just gets in the samples. So,
oh, that's cute. I had a custom.
Oh, that's nice. So you should check it out, but you should definitely check out Infusible ink. I'm waiting on my order to get here, so I didn't get everything because Cricut only sent me a little bit, so I need to get everything else. I love it that much. And then but I'll admit I'm not a big iron-on fan because for me the reason I like Infusible ink is iron-on, if you do too many layers, it's like 3D. It's bulky, you can feel it on the shirt, where this is infused into the fabric. So I'm obsessed. AliExpress is basically ran in China. So I think AliExpress is basically when someone goes to China and they're like, can you manufacture this for me? They're like, yep. And then they take a copy and make it and sell it at AliExpress. So there's AliExpress. If you don't know what it is, it's not bad. It's hit and miss. So if you buy a dress on AliExpress, you might get something a little different. Yeah. But some of the stuff on it's not bad. It's kind of like an eBay for China in a way.
Something. Yeah.
Hey.
Woo.
Listen, Linda. I know, right? The infusible ink. So yeah, I can now. So I got my pain injections yesterday. I probably still have the Band-Aids. Do I have the Band-Aids on?
Yeah, you still do.
Take that Band-Aid off. So once I get my injections, I'm good. But until I get injections, I will get numbness in the hand.
Yeah.
But the injections really help for that. I got them yesterday. So, but anyways, back to what I was saying. How much weight have you lost? I'm at 67 pounds.
Yeah.
Right around.
So proud.
I still
want to
lose about 20 more pounds.
You're doing so great.
So, but the last 20 is always the hardest. And sugar.
Oh, sugar.
I love sugar. Like the alien in Men in Black when sugar.
Sugar.
Oh my gosh, we watched one of the best documentaries. If you have Hulu, it is about Dr. Ruth. Do you know who Dr. Ruth is? So Dr. Ruth is this 90-year-old lady that talks about sex.
Oh, yeah.
And in the 90s, she had like a late time show and was like, and she got away because it was educational, but it's pretty graphic.
Didn't they call in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, I need help doing this to my wife. And you would just be like, whoa.
But she explained it like such an adult.
Now it's raining.
Weird.
That's the rain if you hear that. But anyways, it is one of the best documentaries. You need to go watch it. She's amazing. Dr. Ruth, it's on Hulu. I think it's called just Dr. Ruth or something. It was really good. I know the rain has started. I don't know. Today's kind of hit and miss. It wasn't.
It's raining so hard. It's about to flood. I'm just kidding. Just
it's not about to flood. What are you going? Okay, good. She retracted that because it didn't make any sense. So we leave this Friday. So Sean and I leave this Friday to go to, I don't even know. Where are we going?
Kentucky,
Louisville. So in Friday, Saturday, we come back Sunday, then we're back Monday, Tuesday, and then we go to ChalkCon, which I'm so excited for. I've never been to Dallas, so that's so exciting. What am I doing to lose the weight? Okay, so sugar is evil. Sugar. Get rid of sugar and carbs. Essentially, I want to say I'm doing keto with a spin on it. Sean's really strict on portion controls with me. So, like, they have this new thing where none of your food touches. So, like, he's been really strict on that. What else?
Healthier snacks in between.
Just like today, instead of normally I would go for chips or candy, I went with edamame, which is so good with a little bit of soy sauce. And then no processed food. So essentially, I will tell you the story of how this all happened. So at Chalk Couture Leadership, one of my downlines was there, Kelly Curry, if you're watching, hello. And she was telling me about going keto and how much healthier she felt and stuff. And even though I looked in the mirror and I wasn't happy with what I saw, I was okay. And I was like, oh, it's fine. But I wasn't feeling healthy and I wasn't feeling myself. So she talked about keto and I was like, I can never do keto because it's mostly protein. Like anything fun's not on there. So no candy, no ice cream, nothing.
So all the bad stuff.
All the bad stuff they take off. And so I started doing some research and I was like, oh my gosh, like back when we were like cavemen, that's all we ate was protein. We didn't really eat refined sugar and stuff. And so they have just said that we live in a world of processed food and how bad is it? So, and it's easy. It's easy to get processed food and stuff. So I just cut out all of that. But now I will say keto, it gives you a lot more energy. So yes. So
yes.
But anyways, I'm super excited for ChalkCon. Cannot wait. I will be sharing a lot of love from that. I'm excited I know Cricut is going on a tour right now to a lot of different places. So for those that are going to Chicago and stuff, oh my gosh, I think they're doing a really big push on this infusible ink just because it is something that needs to be experienced to really get it. It reminds me of when Chalk Couture came out. Everyone was like, what is it? I don't get it. I started showing it. They still didn't get it. And then when they did it, they were like, this is so easy. And infusible ink, I feel, is the same way, but people need to experience it before they look at my ChalkCon bracelet. If you're going, you get one. And stuff. So you're gonna have to make one.
I know. I will not know what I'm doing.
She's not. Yeah. She's so funny because she's so millennial. Like when she does my Instagram, she's like, your videos are too long. I'm like, it's 3 minutes long. She's like, after a minute, I'm editing it.
I know. And it's so true. Millennials are just like, we want to know how it works. What you
millennials
need to do.
are breaking America.
Those darn millennials.
Those dang millennials. Yes. I know, I can't wait to see everyone at ChalkCon. I can't wait we still need to go find some brights and stuff. I know, Rain, I'm sad you didn't get a notification. I'm sad you didn't get a notification either. I don't know why. Cricut or YouTube is weird on notifications. yeah, so we're almost all ready. We still have to get some outfits for ChalkCon, and then of course get back will be the redoing of just, there's always something to do. There is never any time to not do something. So I'm even looking at hiring my nephew to edit videos for me. That's how busy it's getting, which is great. I'm looking at bringing, so part of Ken Creations Redone 2.0 is I'm bringing in sponsored merch. So I'm going to have pop sockets with my logo on it. I'm going to have fans with my logo on it, t-shirts, all of that's coming. So that way we can do it. I've been thinking of purchasing another printer about sublimation. So a lot of people are doing that. Sublimation ink, you could turn printers and make it into a sublimation printer. It's something I've kind of started looking into. I don't know how to endorse it yet because I've never done that. But it's not something I wouldn't say no to. It's so funny. Someone just said they still have their UDO screens. Literally, I feel like Provocross should have went with that, because that's essentially kind of what Chalk Couture is they took silk screens, put adhesive on the back, wouldn't move. They had a UDO card shop that was literally you slide a silk screen in and could make cards with it.
Are you
but
serious?
It didn't stick. It was like a slide, so it would shift on you. And so it's so funny. Go have fun cutting your hair. I got mine done yesterday for ChalkCon. Get your hair did. But yeah, we have so much stuff happening and going on. It's weird because I always give Sean a bad time, like, oh, you work at Ken's Creations, but you don't do anything. And I'm like, seriously, like, I miss the guy.
I can do one of those.
She is so good at Instagram. You guys, here's the deal. I didn't want to give it to her at first because I was having her do so much. And I was like, why don't you upload the photos and all the videos? And she was like, no, I really want to do videos. And literally, I said, okay, you're in charge of Instagram. So I just sent it to her, and she is so good. She's taught me stuff about like how you can swipe to the left and get people to engage, and how she's kept it short, and her videos are so good. She's done so good.
Yeah, because Instagram is definitely a different platform. It's more for, you know, I'm not
millennials.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And
what happened, because I've taken a whole bunch of social media classes. So basically what happened is all of the millennials were on Facebook and they loved it. And then their parents, who didn't know internet, got on Facebook and they were like, oh, hell no. And they all left Facebook and went to Instagram.
I know.
So she was not on Facebook. I made her get on Facebook because it's part of her job. So she reopened her account. But they all went to Instagram. And so now they're mostly all on Instagram. I know, aren't those desks nice?
Yes, they are pretty.
I love those desks. They're kind of touchy though. If you barely touch it, they move on you. They were asking about the desks in my remodel. We did a remodel video. But yes, Instagram's the whole thing. So she's gonna be soon. She'll be in charge of pretty much all my social media. So she'll be in charge of Instagram, the Chalk Couture Facebook page, all of that. So that's gonna be her job. Sean's job is gonna be shooting raw video and editing it and getting that uploaded, and then mine will be doing a lot of Chalk Couture / training / lives and stuff like that. We have this whole plan. We just need to slowly, we had to get the office done. We had to get certain things done just out of the way. Like, for example, I have a whole bunch of infusible ink videos I need to launch, because here's the deal. Live videos are great, but they're long. So they can be like an hour long. And some people that don't know who Ken's Creations are, they'll be like infusible ink. They see a 2-hour video and they're like, oh, hell no, that is way too long. I don't want to listen to this guy for 2 hours.
Yes.
And so I want to make shorter videos. There's a huge difference though. Shorter videos are great, but you don't get as much engagement of people clicking on your links down below or being a fan, where live videos you do. So it's kind of finding that perfect middle between the two of them. Plus a lot of research says you shouldn't do more than 1 to 2 videos on a YouTube platform. If you do more than 2, people don't get, I'm learning all this stuff. They don't get notifications. They don't get alerts. You're inundating them. So like, for example, Shane Dawson, he uploads like a video every 3 months. Now, grant you, when he does upload it, it gets millions of views. That's all he needs to do. But it is literally that. So we are working towards that. I did see the question about product line. It's kind of the reason I have not released a product line, is I don't know what I want to do. Part of me wants to go in one direction. She kind of had some ideas of doing an alternative stamp line for gay lifestyles and stuff like that, because there's not a lot of that on the market. But then there's part of me that's like, if I'm not passionate and in love with it, I won't promote it, even if it's my own. So I don't know what I want to do. Definitely I'm open to my own product line, but I want to make sure it's with the right people and all of that stuff. So where are your kids? I don't have any kids. Is she talking to her about her kids? She locks them up during the day.
they're locked
They're in
up.
the cages.
In the closets downstairs.
Inland Empire in California. I love California. Yay.
California knows how to party in the city.
City of Angels. Is that what it is?
I don't know how it goes.
So I know, be true to you, that is all what my channel is. So I have to be very clear because this question keeps coming up. You guys have been so great about me and Cricut kind of parting ways a little bit. We're still working together, but I do want you guys to know that was partly my decision. It wasn't just Cricut saying you're kind of done. Essentially, I wanted to promote other brands and everything. And as a product expert, they really want you to focus on that Cricut brand and educating and stuff like that. So I've gotten a lot of people have been like, oh, Cricut, you know, just fired him. They didn't really fire me. It was more of a mutual decision. There's lots of love there. So I just want you guys to know that. I still will love them. I still do tons of product with them and stuff. It just gives me more freedom to do what I want with the channel and not worry about it.
Exactly.
So I'm really excited for the future. So just don't freak out if you see Ken's Creations channel changing. You see it not have a lot of activity for about 2 to 3 weeks. You start seeing videos get resorted and stuff. You might see some videos disappear. I won't delete any of the Ken from the car videos, but basically just redoing it. A lot of the social media classes have been giving me a lot of insight of things I need to change and do better. Because not that Ken's Creation go in a different direction, but it's time for a new chapter. I agree, Huntress Habit. It's time for a new chapter. Do what I love. Introduce new stuff. So I'm so excited. This is the new adventure for us.
The new adventure.
So in summary, don't forget to look at Infusible ink. Do not forget this Cricut sale. This Cricut sale will stop. Oh, you're so funny. The Cricut sale stops next Tuesday night. So you have from now until Tuesday night. Very good sale. I'd never miss their 40% off sale. Technically 56 if you use all the discounts. Remember, KKC10 gets you 10% off your order and free shipping over $50. Okay. Infusible ink is only at Michael's. Unfortunately, I do not have a coupon for Infusible ink. They won't have a coupon. You can never use coupon on Cricut at Michael's. I'm not saying they won't put Infusible ink on sale in the future. That might happen, but you know, so definitely get that, and then just be ready for changes on our channel. We're so excited. I'm excited for what's happening. I am too. Sean's excited. It's a new adventure. Don't forget last 2 things. Number 1, my YouTube channel. If you're not part of the new YouTube channel, go subscribe. I've given you the link down below, or you can just look up Chalk Couture Ken's Creations. That's where 100% Chalk Couture is going to be. No Chalk Couture on this channel at all. You have to go over all my old Chalk Couture videos. Gone. Deleted. And then I also have one Facebook group now. So I did have like a Cricut Design Space group, a Silhouette Studio group, a Cricut Scan and Cut group, this a group. I've closed all of those down, and I just have a Ken's Creations official Facebook group. Okay.
And you guys can share anything and everything.
Yes, it's basically what we love. And it is right now in the phase of just getting people in there, and we're gonna get a lot more going there once I get back. ChalkCon's just
but it's pretty active right now.
It is active in there, yeah. A lot of contests and stuff.
Really great ideas too.
Yeah. So go join that group. Once we get to 10,000 members, I'm doing a huge giveaway. It is currently at like 8,500. So we only have to get 1,500 more. 89. So once I get to 10,000 members, it's like I'm giving away 3 machines. Not kidding. And then after I get to 10,000, it is add a friend to the group, and once we get to 20,000, I'm doing another giveaway. I'm so excited. And there's a ton of coupon links in there and giveaways, and I'm working with great companies in there, so I'm super excited. And it's just a fun group where you can talk about all the different product lines and everything like that and stuff. So I'm really, I'm excited. It's all about reducing the amount of stuff that's going on. Her eyes are so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Unless she's mad at you.
Unless they turn dark and scary.
They are. You can be a mad little Mexican. So it's a fun group. Go join it. We have a ton of fun in there, and it's way easier. This way you don't have to be part of. I actually got this feedback from a beautiful follower of mine. Her name is Shar. If you're watching, hi Shar. And one day she came and actually met me in New York when I was there with Artistry, and she was like, I love you, but stop opening up Facebook groups. You have like 15 of them, and I don't know where you're at. And I was like, that's really good. I need to reduce it. So I did. All I have now is my Chalk Couture team page,
Ken's Creations Facebook,
my Ken's Creations Facebook group, and I think that's it for groups.
No, yeah, that's it. official.
Yeah,
Creations
I do have like my
official.
Patreon group for people
Yeah.
that want to be a Patreon and support to me, and I do have my Club Couture group. So if you're a Club Couture member of mine, I have a special group for you. So those are the 4 main groups. So go join that. Go subscribe to that new YouTube channel. Sean and I may or may not be tonight live. I have a whole bunch of product that has been sent to me that I need to show you guys, but I'm debating if I want to do it live or how I want to do it.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's awesome.
That makes me happy.
So, just be excited, because once I get back from ChalkCon, we're looking at bringing back the Ken and Sean show, which I'm really excited about. But it is going to be a schedule. This one's going to be in charge of a schedule where it's going to be like on Mondays is the, Chalk Couture video on Chalk Couture. On Tuesdays, is going to be this on this channel. So it's going to be where it's going to be a consistent live schedule. So I have to work with her and Sean to make sure we're all on the same page for that. So in about 3 weeks, that new branded Ken's Creations YouTube channel will launch. I'm so excited. And you guys will see a whole new thing, and it'll be awesome.
And
so
we'll definitely won't stop reviewing items either, guys.
Oh, no, yeah.
It's still going to be a thing.
It's going to be unboxing. Lives are still the thing. I'm not going to change who I am on this channel. What I'm doing is just doing things that I want to do. Oh, I will always do Ken from the car. I love Ken from the car. It is my favorite thing to do is this one.
Yeah.
Until businesses watch it and they're like, literally like, why do people watch this?
I know.
And I'm like,
I don't
listen
know.
here. Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda.
Yes. Like, I love it. It's so funny because it all started, I almost wanted to go to where it started. And
I know,
was like,
almost
we're
no,
not doing that.
no.
I was going to go back
Or
to my bank and be like, just sitting in the car.
I know. They're like, what are you doing? Doing a Ken from the car. Gosh.
I know. But I seriously feel like we could get murdered in this parking lot.
Oh, it'll be fine.
All right, guys. Well, we love all of you. Oh, well, I feel bad. She says I just got here and we're leaving.
Now we're leaving.
Sorry. We adore all of you. We will be back tomorrow to do a live again. We'll re-go over all this information. Remember, I'll probably do a live in Saturday when we're in Louisville, because it'll be kind of fun to do something there. And everything, and we will see you guys all soon. Thank you so much for using the links down below. It does help support us, and we greatly appreciate that. If you don't support me, that is cool. Support your favorite creator out there, because they're amazing, and you guys are the reasons I get to do what I get to do. You guys are the reason that Jazmin gets to work with me, which I love. You're the reason that Sean